So this is going to be pretty awesome next season. I've already gone through the Unhallowed Essence speed farming build for all of your bounty, GR key farming needs, anything for Torment 16 that drops gold. That thing absolutely flies. This is going to focus on GR speed. So early on in the season, you're going to want to do 90, 95, 100s, maybe even up to 110 GR, depending on which class you're playing and what build you're going for. Some are much more powerful than others. That'll really make your Paragons fly early on in the season, doing runs from like between 90 to 110 in 2 minutes or under. So this is the GR version, GR speed farming. I'll still probably test out a GR pushing version, but Marauders is still going to be the strongest at this stage for GR pushing. This is just GR speeds. This is the starting set, the Unhallowed Essence for the Demon Hunter in Season 27. So what we're using here for GR speeds is 5 pieces of Unhallowed Essence. The helm, the chest, the pants, the shoulders, and the gloves. I've got 2 pieces of Captain Crimson's here equipped. The Squirt's amulet. I'm using Wraps of Clarity, Focus and Restraint in the ring slots, Yang's Recurve, and with the Angelic Crucibles that we get next season, in Season 27, what you have to do is, it gives you a chance to roll 3 different types of abilities for a class, for one item that you have equipped. So for Demon Hunter, for every class in the game, you get 3 different types. For Demon Hunter, you want to definitely get Strafe Now Cast, the last non-channeling hatred spending ability cast. So when you're strafing, as you can see I'm strafing, nothing's really happening. But if I cast Multi-Shot just before strafe, now I'm strafing with one hand, just holding down strafe, and Multi-Shot is being cast automatically over and over again. So I don't even have to cast Multi-Shot. It's super, super powerful having that ability to just strafe and have Multi-Shot, a resource spending ability, a powerful one at that, just continually casting. So you definitely want to sanctify an item and make sure you have that. And then also you can keep re-sanctifying and aiming for that ability, and then you can, perfect all of the other stats that you want. Like, I would have really loved to have cooldown reduction on this, but I'm in a rush right now, so 10% damage, dex, and vitality is going to have to do. With Dead Man's Legacy, also that we're using here in the offhand. Now, very, very importantly, if you have a look at the actual set item bonuses here for Unhallowed Essence, if you look at number 6, Generators, Multi-Shot and Vengeance deal 350% increased damage for every point of discipline you have. So first thing we need to do is make sure that our weapon in the secondary slot has plus 12 discipline. That's 350 for each point of 12 discipline. For your offhand, you see I got plus 9. Preferably want plus 12 for that as well. This will serve good enough for an example. I'm missing a few points, but you want max discipline in your secondary slot. Same goes for your chest piece. I've got 11 here, just one off the maximum. And then when we get into the skills in a second, there's something else very important that increases your discipline. So massive multipliers there just for having additional discipline. The regular gems we're using Diamond for the helm here for cooldown reduction. We're using the Dexterity Emerald gems for chest and for pants. The legendary gems, I'm using Bane of the Powerful, Bane of the Trapped, and Zaystone of Vengeance. But as always, you can go with different variations, test things out for yourself, mix and match, do some test runs, and come up with what works best for you. You can go with Bane of the Stricken for more Rift Guardian damage. It's totally up to you. It just depends on your personal playstyle and what you're sort of aiming to achieve in your GR runs. Wraps of Clarity, I think I forgot to mention here. Want to make sure we have fire damage on our amulet and also our braces there. Crit chance, also super important for Wraps of Clarity. And Wraps of Clarity, every time we do cast Entangling Shot, it'll increase our damage reduction there as well. So damage taken reduced by 47%, almost 50%. I think that's pretty much everything explained as best as possible. Make sure you get multi-shot plus percentage damage on your helm and also on your boots there. We'll go quickly into Can Ice Cube. I'll open it up here because my big fat head's in the way of the cube and you won't see it if I open it. Odyssey's End, so we are using Entangling Shot. It's going to increase damage from all sources by 150%. Mantle of Channeling for increased damage and increased damage reduction. Ring of Royal Grandeur, so we get the 6-piece bonus of Unhallowed Essence and also the 3-piece bonus of having 2 items of Captain Crimson's equipped. The all-important skills that we're using: Entangling Shot with Chain Gang, Strafe with Drifting Shadow, Smoke Screen with Displacement. I am really focusing on movement speed increasing here because the game is very rewarding for speed. The quicker you do shit, the more XP you get, the more items you get, everything, the more materials that you obtain. So we're going for 2 minutes or so, roughly, or under for these runs, while also trying to generate as much XP as possible early in a season. This is going to work great early on, but you can always optimize it later. Shadow Power with Shadow Glide for more movement speed increase. Multi-Shot with Arsenal, primary damage dealer with fire there. Preparation, Invigoration, again, very important. It adds permanently increases our maximum discipline by 20, in addition to all of those items I've already explained. So you can see here, our discipline is now at 82, and multiplying all of the additional discipline by 350%. So it's all multiplying the additional damage that we do. For passives, I'm using Tactical Advantage, Hot Pursuit, Ambush, and Ballistics. You can also optimize this. Again, I'm going for movement speed increasing to try and capitalize on the game being so rewarding on speed. So what you want to do, as I explained, you're strafing. First thing when you enter the GR is let off 1 multi-shot, and then you can see when you strafe, it's using multi-shot. You've got your Shadow Power for movement speed increasing, and you've got Smoke Screen for more movement speed as well. Just be careful not to spam them too much. You don't want to run out of discipline. If you do, just activate your preparation there and you'll regenerate your discipline easily. I'm not using Vengeance for this because I'm going for full movement speed. If you want to push higher GRs, you might want to incorporate Vengeance with the Dark Heart rune. Totally up to you. I was using Seethe, but don't need to anymore because I have no issue generating resources, especially using Yang's recurve here. So that's pretty much it. One thing to talk about it, another thing to do it. I'm going to go and jump in and do a 100, give an example, and then I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably try some different variations and also sample like a proper GR pushing version of Unhallowed Essence. This is the starting set for the Demon Hunter in Season 25. I don't know what class I'm going with yet. I'm kind of... Right now, after all the tests that I've done, which you can check out on the YouTube channel, I'm kind of thinking either starting as a Necro, which is great leveling up, very, very easy and fast to level up, and it's very strong with both the Death Blood Nova builds with Trag'Oul's and also the Rathma. But Demon Hunter Unhallowed Essence was a personal favorite of mine years ago, and it's back, baby. It's revamped and it looks pretty good. We'll try our 100. Let's speed on through this and then let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, you don't need to criticize me for some of the skills, items, abilities that I'm using here. It's totally up to you. It's Diablo 3. It's the beautiful thing about D3. Everything is optional. Once you're in, let off a multi-shot, just like that. Start firing off your entangling shots. Good map to start off with. If you really want to take advantage of that ballistics passive, you can manually charge off a few multi-shots. That'll increase the amount of rockets that you fire out, and some of them will home in. And the more distance we have between us and the enemies, the quicker they go down, just like that. Oh, Pylonovich, channeling Pylon, sweet. So now we can spam some skills and not worry about running out of resources. Cooldowns are maximized. And we get those juicy purple orbs and keep on going. Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, very important. Start of the rift, let off 1 multi-shot. You'll know if you haven't because number 1, nothing will be dying. Number 2, you won't see the animations of multi-shot. And if you do decide, like if you come across an elite, that's when you should manually fire off some multi-shots. Be careful not to spam it too hard. Just keep on firing your entangling shots. So yeah, there's an elite. And you dive on in, smoke screen in, get those juicy orbs. Oki ring there, Oki circle. So I'll quickly maybe just show you what I'm using on the follower as well. We'll get out of here. Get those juicy purple orbs, baby. And we'll keep on going. So early on in the season, if you're demolishing like hundreds or anything between 90 to like 110, you're going to be getting a lot of good XP over and over again. And you can definitely move very fast as well. So this should see us through. Not a big fan of this map anymore. It used to be really great with a lot of density, but they've nerfed it. But at this stage, because it's floor 2 and we've got like a little bit of momentum behind us, we should be able to finish it off here. Hopefully there's another elite nearby. There's one. And the Rift Garden has arrived. So with the Rift Guardian, you know, if it doesn't go down as quick as you want, you can always put in Bane of the Stricken. That'll increase damage big time against the Rift Guardian. You can also try like Org Holds with this. It's something that I did think about tomorrow. I might test out Org Holds, and I might also test out the Guardian set, which is pretty popular right now. So there you go. That was reasonably quick for a GR100 early on in the season. I hope this helps. This is one possible way that you can set up your Unhallowed Essence when you start doing GRs and start doing some higher GR clears. It's totally up to you. You can go with different variations. This is one I came up with today on the fly. Tomorrow I'll come back for one more day of testing. Then PTR ends, and we'll also get a Season 26 end date and a Season 27 start date. So let me know what you think of the build down below, what variations you use, and I'll see you all in Season 27.